Have you ever woken up, looked in the mirror, and thought, wow, I feel older than I should? Maybe you notice your energy fading faster than it used to, your joints feeling stiff, or simple things, like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair, taking more effort than they once did. The truth is, aging isn't just about the years passing by. It's about how your body responds to those years. And here's the good news. You don't have to accept aging faster than you should. There are small, powerful changes you can make today that will help you feel stronger, sharper, and more in control of your health. Aging isn't just about genetics. In fact, your daily habits play a bigger role than most people realize. That's why today, we're talking about 4 simple fixes that can slow down aging, boost your energy, and help you feel better than you have in years. Let's start with something that most people completely overlook: your posture. Now, you might be thinking, what does posture have to do with aging? More than you think. Poor posture isn't just about slouching. It actually affects your entire body. When you hunch over, your spine compresses, which can lead to back pain, stiffness, and even digestive issues. Over time, this can make you look and feel older than you really are. But the biggest problem? Bad posture shrinks your lung capacity, meaning you're taking in less oxygen with every breath. And less oxygen means less energy, more fatigue, and even trouble concentrating. That's why so many people who sit or stand with bad posture feel sluggish, foggy-headed, and stiff. But here's the simple fix. Start paying attention to how you sit and stand. Imagine there's a string pulling the top of your head upward, keeping your spine straight but relaxed. When you're sitting, make sure both feet are flat on the floor and avoid crossing your legs for long periods. And one of the best things you can do? Wall standing. Just stand with your back against a wall, feet a few inches away, and try to get your shoulders, back, and head to touch the wall. Hold it for 30 seconds. This small habit retrains your muscles, strengthens your core, and helps undo years of bad posture. Now, posture is one thing, but what about your energy levels? If you feel like you're dragging through the day, this next fix is going to change everything. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is not drinking enough water. Now, I know what you're thinking. I drink water, I'm fine. But here's the thing. After 60, your body's ability to recognize thirst declines. That means you could be slightly dehydrated all the time and not even know it. And dehydration isn't just about being thirsty. It ages you faster than almost anything else. It leads to fatigue, joint pain, headaches, and even memory problems. Think about it. Your body is over 60% water. Every single cell in your body needs it to function properly. If you're waking up stiff in the morning, struggling with digestion, or feeling more tired than usual, there's a good chance you're not getting enough water. But here's a simple fix. Start your morning with a full glass of water. Before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, just drink a glass of water. This wakes up your system, hydrates your cells, and even jumpstarts your metabolism. And here's a little test. Next time you feel tired in the middle of the day, drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes. You'll be surprised how often fatigue is just mild dehydration in disguise. Now that we've talked about posture and hydration, let's move on to something even more important. What's happening inside your body that could be making you age faster than you should? If you've ever wondered why some people seem to stay strong and full of energy well into their 70s and 80s while others struggle with weakness, aches, and fatigue, the answer often lies in muscle loss, something that happens faster than most people realize. Starting around age 50, your body naturally starts losing muscle every single year, and if you're not doing something to counteract it, that loss adds up quickly. By the time most people hit their late 60s or 70s, they've lost enough muscle to affect their strength, balance, and even independence. And here's the scary part. Losing muscle doesn't just make you weaker. It slows down your metabolism, makes your bones more fragile, and even increases your risk of falls and injuries. That's why one of the biggest secrets to staying young isn't just about keeping your mind sharp. It's about keeping your muscles strong. Now here's where most people make a mistake. They assume that building muscle means lifting heavy weights or spending hours in the gym. But that's not true at all. The simple fix? Use your body weight. One of the easiest ways to maintain muscle strength is to practice standing up from a chair without using your hands. Try it right now. Sit down in a chair, place your hands in your lap, and stand up using just your legs. Then sit back down slowly and repeat it a few times. This one movement alone strengthens your legs, core, and balance all at once. And the best part? You don't need any equipment, and you can do it while watching TV. And if you're up for a little more, try holding onto a counter and lifting your heels off the ground, balancing on your toes for a few seconds before lowering back down. This helps keep your ankles strong and improves balance, which is one of the best ways to prevent falls. Now, speaking of balance, there's another hidden habit that makes people age faster without realizing it: staying too still for too long. A lot of people assume that rest is the key to feeling better as they get older. But in reality, sitting for too long actually makes you more tired and stiff. When you sit for long periods, your circulation slows down, your joints stiffen up, and your muscles weaken. Ever notice that getting out of a chair feels harder the longer you sit? That's because your muscles literally shut down when they're not being used. And over time, this leads to weakness, poor balance, and even more aches and pains. The fix? Move every 30 minutes. You don't need to do anything extreme. Just stand up, stretch, walk around the room, or march in place for a minute. If you're watching TV, stand up during commercials. If you're reading, set a small reminder to stand up and stretch every now and then. These small movements wake up your circulation, keep your joints flexible, and help prevent muscle loss. And the best part? They also boost your energy. Most people don't realize that feeling tired all the time isn't just about sleep. It's often because of too much sitting. Now that we've covered how muscle loss and sitting too much speed up aging, let's talk about something even more surprising. What's happening inside your body on a deeper level that could be aging you faster than you realize? We've talked about how posture, hydration, muscle loss, and too much sitting can speed up aging. But there's one more factor that's quietly making millions of people age faster than they should, and that's chronic stress. Now, I know what you're thinking. Stress is just a part of life, right? And yes, some stress is normal. But when it becomes constant, it actually starts damaging your body from the inside out. Think about it. Have you ever had a stressful period in your life where you noticed your hair thinning, your skin looking dull, or your sleep becoming terrible? That's because chronic stress literally accelerates aging at the cellular level. It raises inflammation, messes with your hormones, and even weakens your immune system. And here's something even more surprising. Stress doesn't just affect how you feel. It changes how you look and how fast your body breaks down over time. That's why people who are constantly stressed often seem to age overnight after a difficult period in their lives. So how do you fix it? The answer isn't to avoid stress altogether. That's impossible. Instead, it's about managing it better so it doesn't take over your body and mind. One of the easiest ways? Deep breathing. I know it sounds too simple, but research shows that taking slow, deep breaths can actually lower stress hormones in just minutes. It calms your nervous system, lowers blood pressure, and helps your body recover from stress more quickly. Try this right now. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat that a few times and feel the difference. And if you want to go even further, spend just 10 minutes a day doing something that relaxes you. Maybe it's listening to calming music, stretching, or even just sitting outside with a cup of tea. The key is to give your mind and body a break so stress doesn't start breaking you down. Now let's take a step back and look at everything we've covered today. Most people age faster than they should, not because of genetics, but because of daily habits that quietly wear them down over time. But here's the good news. You can start reversing that aging process today with just a few small changes. Fix your posture to improve your energy and reduce pain. Drink more water to keep your body hydrated and running smoothly. Strengthen your muscles so you stay strong and independent. Move every 30 minutes to keep your circulation and joints healthy. Manage stress so it doesn't speed up aging from the inside out. You don't have to overhaul your entire life to feel younger and stronger. You just need to start one small habit at a time. Now here's what I want you to do. Pick just one of these changes and start it today. Let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more tips on staying healthy, strong, and independent at any age. Remember, aging is not about getting older. It's about how you take care of yourself along the way. So here's to living longer, feeling stronger, and enjoying every single year to the fullest.